Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Yes, Pep Talk with BAA. Yes, it's a brand new day in New York City. Yes, guys, you know what? I've not really gotten a good station in the house. We're making videos, all the nice station in the house. We're making videos will require me to stand up and talk to you guys. And more, I always want to sit back to have some chit chat with you guys. So I haven't gotten a place that would require me to sit pretty and make my videos. So you would have to manage the station. I've seen a reading station which is perfect for me apart from the office downstairs. I really don't like to move round the house. I love when I can access tea, food, my books and all that. So I'm used to that. Maybe I'm gonna get used to having to leave the apartment to go downstairs where we have the home office, But then again, I think I'm used to accessing tea, food, things to munch on, and don't worry guys, just enjoy my video like this for now. I guess the station is nice enough, but that's what we have now. Let's just manage that until I'm able to, maybe I'll learn how to stand up and make a video, but that's not really me. So guys, if you're new here, hello, my name is V. Adekoya. I'm a legal practitioner. I practice in Nigeria and, God willing, in New York City. Yes, and this channel is about life, law, entertainment, probate news, gist, family, and any other things that comes to mind that is worth putting out there. Yes, I'm also using this platform to share my immigration journey, which to me is almost coming to an end. So we really have to go back to our course, so to say. We have to go back, and I really still need to, because I see questions, I still receive questions on how do you do this, how were you able to do this, how were you able to do that. Okay, I'm still gonna make videos on okay, a guy said I should always make travel vlog. I said okay, I will see what I can do. Okay, I would mix up travel vlog, law, life, lifestyle, anything at all. Okay guys, today's topic is gonna be about what no one tells you about being a lawyer. If you're interested in this kind of topic, stay tuned to my channel. Okay,
we're gonna keep it low-key, keep it softly spoken, with no strings tying you to me. I'm happy in your company with no emotion, 'cause my love deserves to be free.
so I'm just gonna outline things that no one tells you about being a lawyer. First and foremost, people just assume that you know everything. I don't know if you're on this table with me, you will know what I'm trying to say. Some people just call you for anything at all without averting their mind to the fact that there are several areas of law and all that. Those family members that just call you. I'm a family lawyer and I'm also a property lawyer. I do due diligence for property business as well, way back in Nigeria. And family law succession is my area of law. But then you get to receive calls about somebody at a police station needs your help and what have you. You receive calls on so many things, even issues that has nothing to do with law. People just assume that you know everything. So if you're out there, you're still planning to go to law school in Nigeria, whatever country that you are in, I need you to know that this is not taught in law school. People just assume that you know virtually everything. Okay, so you really have to know what to expect as a lawyer. It's actually a different thing, way back in Nigeria, where the system allows you, it's quite cool, I don't know, where the system allows you to know bits and pieces about, all areas of law. You don't get to choose your major from the university level. You get to be taught everything: your civil law, your company, your corporate law, your legal system, the legal method, the criminal law. You'll be taught everything at the university level. You don't at the university level measure on what you want to do. That allows you to know a bit and pieces about the primary laws when it comes to different areas of law, and people just assume in Nigeria that people just assume generally, not only in Nigeria, that as a lawyer, you presume to know everything. There's a presumption of knowledge in your favor in any areas of law whatsoever. Everything. I've heard words like, you're a lawyer now. What do you expect? She'll get it. She's a lawyer. What do you expect? She knows what to do. She's a lawyer. Like, how? Those things are not taught, in law school, So if you're an aspiring lawyer, I need you to know that life outside law school, people just have this presumption of knowledge in your favor. So look out for that. And if you're a Nigerian lawyer, it's good for you. Like I was telling a colleague way back in Nigeria that, as an intern or a young lawyer, a new wig, don't cherry pick as to, oh, this is what I want to know. I want to specialize in your year of practice when you're doing your youth call and what have you. Try to put your mind to, I'm not going to say, oh, because I don't belong to the school of thought of you have to know everything. I believe in specializing on a particular area of law such that you'll be a guru in your field. When people think about that area of law, they'll think about you. And there is also a need for you to keep up with your colleagues in law school and what have you. Because if you're in my kind of situation where you get to receive calls from anywhere, church, friends, family will just call you and tell you, you know what, I have this, I have that. You won't be able to tell them, see. And I've tried to always, let people know that this is what I specialize on. There are so many areas of law. You really have to educate people around you, because so that there won't be an assumption of, everything. The pressure will be too much on you when people just assume that the next point of call is one girl or one guy in their family that is a lawyer. And, family just have that, right. I don't know what, some people just have that feel that, okay, we now have a lawyer in the family. Any issue that has to do with law, life and everything, this person is a go-to person. You have to really educate people around you. And there is always need for you to put your eyes, at least just know some, words to excuse yourself. When people just call you and tell you, oh, one of my sister is in jail, she was arrested for blah, 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 blah. You can, you have that knowledge to say, arrested for this? No, I don't think she should be arrested for this. I don't think he should be arrested for this. This is the right of these individuals under the law. Those things that you can say, you know what, I'm going to call you back. Let me call one of my friends that specializes on this area of law to see how that person can be of help. You say this is where your relationship with your colleague would come handy. Okay, so you really have to know different kind of lawyers that specializes on different areas of law in case of, eventualities. Okay, these are not taught in law school. You really have to keep your, circle very strong, for those who are, working with a law firm and all that, you really have to let people around you know that you have a responsibility first and foremost to your law firm. You can't go around, dishing out advice and what have you. And this is kind of difficult when it comes to, family members, because, you should know what to do when it comes to situations like that, but you let people know, I'm working in a law firm, is against this, is against that. If I have to do this, I will have to do that. When you explain to people that you have a responsibility first and foremost to your law firm before any family member, I think that would put people in check such that they won't see you as a go-to person when it comes to issues of law or life generally. Okay, law school doesn't also prepare you for your day-to-day practice of law. What am I saying? Law school prepare you for your exam. In that case, you are taught about your case law, sections of law, and all that, what the court held, and you quote in your papers and what have you. But when it comes to practice of law, it's a different ballgame. You don't see a lawyer discussing with the clients and be like, oh, according to section. Some people you get to see some funny lawyers and you go like, what? That's not it. You don't do that. Okay, so you don't go or like, oh, according to section blah blah blah, according to section, those who doesn't teach you how to communicate with your clients as to, oh, This is the provision of the law. There's nothing for you to be quoting case law and what have you. You tell people the provision of the law, they're right under the law. What is it? What is not? What is wrong? What is right? Yes. Law practice or the legal profession is not the usual corporate or professional job that you see. It is not a 5 to 9 job. Some people feel, oh, once I become a lawyer, I can go to work and close so time. I have my handbook. It goes beyond that. Okay, as a lawyer, after law school is actually a different ball game. Okay, you would have to work round the clock. I kid you not, it is not the 9 to 5 kind of job. Okay, you're still expected to close from the office, attend to emails, receive calls from clients, because legal profession to me is just like a medical field. When medically people deal with lives, save lives and what have you. Legal practice is also something like that to me, because you could save life by picking a call. You could save life by responding to emails. You could save life, because I usually tell my junior colleague, way back in Nigeria, that what, I can't call you when I want to call you. It is bad. Some people will give you the vibe like, oh, BA, you called me around 7. You see millennial lawyers, the ones that we have now. I'm not saying there shouldn't be any regard for work-life balance. You should know how to get that done. But when it comes to legal practice, it is working around the clock. You could close 5, you could close 4, but just know at the back of your mind that you will always be on call. And you should be responsive. And that's another one. Not only will you be on call anytime, any day, you should always be responsive as a lawyer. This is not taught in law school. If you don't want to work, please, that profession is not for you. Okay, don't go like, work in a law firm and you be given the vibe of, oh, I've closed, is my closing time. You don't have a closing time as a lawyer. Yeah. I respect the fact that there should be work-life balance, but you should know how to go about that. But for closing time as a lawyer, you don't. You can close from the office. You're expected to respond to emails. You're expected to respond to call, because that one call can save a life. That one response to email can also save a life. Okay, so as a lawyer, there is no closing time. Okay, and you have to be responsive. These are not taught in law school. Law school would only teach you the law. It doesn't really teach you the practice, the nitty-gritty about the practice of law if you want to be a successful lawyer. And there is also an entrepreneurial side to the practice of law. Being a lawyer is not, getting a job in a law firm. You get into you resume into your law firm, you go straight to your seat, you sit, you face your system and what have you. There's this marketing part to the law practice. There's keeping up with clients side to the law practice. There's a business strategy to the law practice. There's so many things. Being a lawyer is beyond, resuming, in the morning and closing at night. You really have to do some marketing. You have to keep up with your clients. You have to have a business strategy. You have to, it's like a business on its own. It should be handled as such. Clients don't, law practice is administrative in nature. Forget what our section 39, of the RPC is saying. I just feel that section is actually, complied with in breach. Okay, there is a need for section 39 of the RPC to be amended to suit the millennial Nigeria legal practice, so to say. That's my view, because the provision is complied with in breach. And laws have to move with the trend of time. A law need not to be static. It has to be dynamic, so to say. There is a need to amend that section. But even we still have that section in place and all that. But as a lawyer, it goes beyond resuming in the morning, sitting down, facing your system and what have you. It involves some marketing, it involves some catching up with your clients, it involves some socializing, it involves so many things, and that is the call of the profession. So to say, if you're an aspiring lawyer out there, just know that the law practice requires so much so that is not taught in law school. So as a lawyer, you'll be involved in so many cases at the same time, different areas of law, different issues, different clients, and you're expected to deliver within a time frame. Okay, it's a different thing what you watch in the movie, this legal movie where you have, a particular lawyer working on a particular case. It's a different thing when it comes to practice of law, when it comes to reality. Okay, you'll be involved in so many cases, different issues, different clients at the same time, and you'll be expected to deliver within a time frame. Okay, I've had calls to chastise junior lawyers. Sometimes in the office, you ask them, what are you doing? They go like, I'm working on this. Okay, can you also do this? You hear them say, I've not started working on these things. They already have that preconceived mindset or notion, so to say, for want of better words, that, until I finish with this. Most of the time I get to, if I'm in a good mood, I get to advise, such junior colleague, like, what you're going to do in the morning? You're going to get a notepad. You have to list what you need to do for that day. You can't be working on a project. You can't be working on one assignment. You have to be working on so many at the same time within a time frame. I don't know how you're going to do it, but you are going to do it. I say that sometimes politely, but sometimes, when I'm on the edge, I get to be like, what do you think you're doing? You can't be working on one assignment. You have list of assignments and you have to, it's called time management. You don't go working on one assignment and whenever someone else is calling you to, add more assignment to what you're presently doing, you go like you're still working on this. As a lawyer, this is not taught in law school. But if you're an aspiring lawyer, this is what should be expected. You're going to be working on so many assignments at the same time within a time frame. Okay, you have to have a list or to-do list in the morning, such that you check all of your assignments to be sure you have, concluded and you have delivered. Okay, that is it. It is not, there is no easy way out of these things. Okay, and it's not taught in law school. So if you're an aspiring lawyer, these are the things you should be considering if you're not the type that can, multitask, or you can work on different assignments at the same time within a time frame. Maybe you have to reconsider your I don't know, you really have to reconsider your choice of profession, because legal practice, when it comes to reality, is different from what is being taught in law school. Okay, and like I said, as a lawyer, you have to be responsive. Okay, it goes beyond, oh, okay, it's 6 o'clock, I have to go home, it's my closing time. You don't tell the client it's your closing time. You really have to be responsive at every step of the way. Even if you're on vacation, that's how bad. Even if you're on leave, it's as bad. Okay, these are not taught in law school. All right, even if you're on leave, you're on vacation, you really have to be responsive. You pick your calls, you respond to emails, you resolve issues. Okay, it's just like a medical field. Like I said, it's like saving a life. We work with life, so that one call can save a life. That one call can save a business. That one call can save so many things. So you don't go all out to say, oh, I'm on vacation. Lawyers don't go on vacation. Lawyers are never on vacation. So to say, lawyers are never. It should not be said. Even if you're going on vacation, your client shouldn't know you're going on vacation. It's crazy, but it is what it is. It's the call of the practice. It is just the doctrine of the profession. So to say, lawyers, it shouldn't be said, oh, my lawyer is on vacation. You can't be on vacation. You have to save life. Even you're on vacation job, you are expected to, apart from handing over to people, because I always want to, because some people will be saying, where is the place of work-life balance? Okay, work-life balance is a personal thing. Okay, you know how to balance your life and your work. But as a lawyer, you have to be responsive. I just have to say that. I don't know how you're going to do it, but it is the requirement, or it's a prerequisite to being a lawyer. You know that anytime, any day, you will perpetually be on call. No excuse. Okay, you can tell. Some people, it's really a bad habit. You see some young lawyers. I've experienced a young colleague that has, 2 lines, such that if this person closes from work, the person is just going to switch off that work line and switch on the home line. I don't know how that works. It doesn't even just make any sense to me. When this individual said that to me, I'm like, what did you just say? He said, I've got 2 lines. Once I close from work, I put my work line off. I have to attend to my family. You're like, okay, I have a family too. Okay, this thing is not taught in law school. This is not the normal profession. It goes beyond that. You're like a doctor. You deal with life. Have you ever seen an hospital? You're like, it's crazy. Have you ever seen a particular hospital be on lockdown if you're not on strike? I'm talking from my Nigerian perspective. Put on your shoulder to be responsive. Okay, no matter what, you just have to know how to manage your time to balance work and your life. Okay, nobody should teach you that. You should know how to go about it. But as a lawyer, it is a requirement. You have to be responsive. Even if I really don't want to say it more than this, but seriously, you really have to be responsive. And these things are not taught in law school. You can't switch off your phone. You cannot. Okay, even if I've had a situation where I've chastised young junior lawyers, like in the morning, on a Monday morning, you'll be looking out for a charger to charge your phone. Like, ow. It is unacceptable. It is very unacceptable. You could charge your phone on a Monday morning, but it is so irresponsible of a lawyer on a Monday morning to be looking out for a place to charge your phone. Some people will tell you my phone is off on a Monday morning. If your phone had to go off over the weekend or on a Saturday, on a Friday, it is even excusable. Like, okay, on a Friday, you expected to quickly charge and be online. You really have to always be online. You could save a life. But looking out for a child to charge your dead phone on a Monday, it is no. These things are not taught in law school. It is just what it is. And that's one thing. You have to be responsive as a lawyer. How you want to do it, how you want to go about it, to attend to your family, to balance work and life, it's really your call. Okay, but for that singular fact, it's really your call. You have to be responsive. That's it, period. No arguments, nothing. Okay. Also, as a lawyer, you have to forget your grade in law school. That you finish with a first class has nothing to do with the legal practice. That I finish with a 2-1 has nothing to do with legal practice. That you finish with a 3rd class or pass has absolutely nothing to do with a legal practice. The practice is just a different ballgame. Okay, what you finish with in law school has no leg to stand. As a matter of fact, in practice, okay, you just have to, what am I going to say? You just have to be ready to learn the practice, to learn in the job. Okay, know that every day is a new challenge. Okay, every day is a new challenge. Don't think, oh, I finished with a 1st class. Nothing can move me. What can they say to me? It's actually, the practice is different from law school. I've seen a 1st class doing worse off than a 3rd class in practice. Okay, 1st class is for the purpose of I don't even know. As a lawyer, I don't think your grade has a place to stand. as far as I'm concerned. You might have a different view, but that's what I feel, because in practice, I've practiced for like 6 years now, and I've seen a third class, and I've seen a first class, I've seen a 2-1 candidate, and I've seen their output, okay? And I just realized that whatever grade you finish with has nothing to do with practice. Every day is a new challenge. There are new laws, you deal with different personality as clients, there are new practice procedures, come out with a good grade, blah blah blah. It goes beyond good grade, okay? You have different interviewers, they are looking for different people, different personality. You really have to be, apart from your grade, you really have to be open to new challenge. You have to be open to learning every day, because that first class cannot take you that far. Your grade can't take you as far as they make us feel in law school. Everybody want to finish with a first class. Everybody want to finish with a 2-1. Everybody just want to finish with a good grade. It is very good to finish with a good grade. Okay, it enhances your CV, so to say. Okay, but it has nothing to do with the practice. Every day is a new challenge. Every day there are new things to learn. You really have to keep up with the trend of time. Keep up with what you learn daily. Forget your grade, forget what you finish with, forget whatever you've been taught in law school, or the mind that you had in law school is a different ballgame. I don't know how to say this better. I don't know if you feel me, but from whatever we've been taught in law school, please let it stay in law school. When it comes to law practice, sis, it is a different ballgame. Every day is a new challenge. My boss used to say something. He said, "You day with destiny." Yeah, my boss used to say that a lot, and it always gets to me. That word is deeper than it sounds. Like, every day is your day with destiny, meaning that you have that opportunity to. Every day is a new opportunity. Every day is a new challenge. Every day is actually every day is a different adventure, so to say, when it comes to law practice. So you really have to keep up and take every day as a day with destiny, every day as a new challenge. All of these things are not taught in law school. Okay? It's a different ball game with law practice. So, if you're an aspiring lawyer again, you really have to stay in front of the mirror and say to yourself, is this what I want for myself? Am I ready to work around the clock? Am I ready to be responsive every day? Am I ready to go all out, to keep up with clients, go all out to market myself, go all out to market my profession, because there is always a need to market yourself. And again, I'm going to come to the issue of the way you also dress. The kind of clients you want, you should dress like what you want to attract, so to say. It doesn't take you thousands of naira to look good, to look presentable as a lawyer. I know I've done a video like this before, but it's somewhere in my laptop. It's actually a long video, so it's been difficult for me to upload that much of a long video, but it's been sweet, to upload videos. But I don't want to bore you with so many stories. But trust me, you have to dress like what you want to attract. If you want to attract, that's why I'm saying there is a place of marketing in law. And that's why I'm saying that section 39 should be redrafted or be removed in its entirety. Seriously, that section is actually, like I said, it's PC is as useless. Trust me, I have to say this with due respect to the drafter of this law, but you really have to, give us law that would suit the millennial practice, so to say. In America here, we went out to do some sightseeing, and I saw so many billboards that I was telling my husband, like, you can't do this in Nigeria. Okay, I don't know, we are still backward in so many things. You know, you will see it was on their stream, but then it is just what it is. I said, am I seeing billboard like, did that game fucker eat you? Call this number. Did that motherfucker eat you? Call this number. It's so hilarious. Like, it was the advertisement is so aggressive, very aggressive, and you see it on a very big billboard. I'm like, what is this? You know, I've known this for like years, but I'm just saying, whatever I share just for that one person, you know, out there that might just, you know, find that information useful, you know. But then I saw it live and direct. And these are things I have known over the years, that in America, in other countries, you know, you see lawyers going out of their way to get clients, you know, good clients. Yeah. But I saw it in physical. When I got to the US, I saw big signposts saying, did that woman eat you? Did that driver eat you? Call this number. I said, all right. You see this aggressiveness in this marketing. Yes, but I'm not saying we should go to that length of, you know, having to put billboards all out to say, oh, if that person eats you, call this number and all that. But, you know, that section is so unnecessary now, because this is 2020. People are, we should have laws that will be relevant, that would move with the trend of time. We shouldn't have a law that is static. You know, it is high time for us to look into our laws and remove some useless provision of law, you know, that is very outdated. Okay, like I'm saying, you have to dress like what you want to attract, and this would not make you or push you to break a bank. You know, you're not going to break a